Okay. All right. I see that you guys can see the screen. Let me know if you can't. And I'm going to get rolling here real quick. Just pulling up some notes. And yes, I do have notes. Can't do this from memory. I'm not that smart. All right. Today's agenda. We are going to launch your business with some AI art. We're going to do content creation. And it's pretty powerful what you can do with AI art generators. Incredible. And this is a photo, the WALL-E situation we were talking about. And I said, create a robot doing art. And I said, I believe I said Disney style, and then it went with the WALL-E theme. I didn't even ask it to do WALL-E, but it did. So pretty cute, I think. All right.
I recently sat through a training with Thomas Millar regarding Chat GPT. His training was easy to follow along with and a great introductory training for professionals like me that have no experience with the AI programs like Chat GPT. He explained how the program worked, and his knowledge of the program was very impressive. I recommend anyone that's interested in learning about an AI program like Chat GPT sign up for Thomas Millar's training.
Okay. Hopefully we're not having any video issues. Saying my internet connection is unstable. If you could let me know in the chat, did the video work? Making sure that my internet is okay. I'm just pausing here for a second. I'm not seeing anyone choppy. Let me pull out just a second. Okay, we'll try this again. Hopefully this video. All right. Preface this, I made this today. And this is all AI, and it's layering of different AI tools. And so you'll get to see what's possible. But this, I used Runway ML to do this, and then some other tools as well.
This is where reality bends to your imagination. You are now a warrior Viking who is transforming into an AI robot, mastering tasks faster than any human ever could.
Maybe you prefer the glamorous life of a virtual influencer, always camera ready. But what if you
level up by morphing into your favorite gaming hero, breaking all reality boundaries?
With AI at your fingertips, the realm of possibility stretches beyond the horizon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
So that's some of the possibilities of AI right now. You're able to take a video and then overlay it with anything that you want. And I use reference photos for that. And then the AI creates that reference photo. And all I did was actually film myself doing those movements. And then it overlays that new reference photo. So it is incredible. And then I added in some AI voices and also an AI script from Chat GPT. And of course, music and effects like that. So, and that was done in a couple hours. It's just pretty powerful what you can do. Yeah, maybe I will show you that. You have to sign up for the community. You'll have to sign up for the community. All right, so what have we covered so far? Day 1, basics of AI and how it can help. Day 2, we went over AI tools that can assist you in your business. Day 3, the power of ChatGPT, which is the most important part, right, of business, is content creation. And GPT helps you do just that. And now we're going to touch on AI art. And I did see somebody say in the comments that they're originalist. And I love original art as well. But for those people like me that are not artistic at all, it gets me into an artistic realm that I wasn't able to go into before. So it really opens the door for my creative abilities And that's the key here. What I want to share with you is like these AI tools allow you to become a different type of creator than you would have before the tools were possible. So the AI, let's talk about AI art. So you can generate it through a process called generative art, which involves using algorithms and machine learning to create unique, original pieces of art. The AI is trained on a large data set of images, paintings, or other visual artworks. The AI uses a neural network, a type of algorithm that learns from patterns in the data to create a model of the artwork. The neural network is then trained on the data set of images, learning the patterns and styles that make up each artwork. So once the AI has learned the patterns and styles of the artwork, it can generate its own original pieces by creating new patterns and combinations of styles. The generated artwork is refined through a process of iteration where the AI continually generates new pieces, evaluates them against certain criteria such as visual appeal or adherence to a certain style, which is something you can tell Midjourney to do. Like, I want this style. I want it to look at this way. And then it adjusts its model to produce more desirable results. So the exact process for generating art can vary depending on the specific AI algorithm or how it's trained and the type of art being produced. So welcome to Midjourney. And somebody, I think, mentioned another AI art generator. There's several. Tonight, we're going to focus on Midjourney and how you can use it. And we're going to have a guest speaker tonight as well. And he has a course on it and will help us deep dive into how to use it and how to get the most out of it. Just like any AI tool, you have to experience it, try it, and there's ways to, get the most out of how you use it. And so training really helps. Otherwise, you kind of stay at the basic level, which is okay, but you can't personalize it and get the results that you might be looking for. So Midjourney is an artificial intelligence program created by a San Francisco-based independent research lab. And it generates images from natural language descriptions, which we call prompts. It's similar to OpenAI's DALL-E and Stable Diffusion. And my art. So this is some of the art that I was able to produce. And I'm going to work through some of this and show you what I was able to do with Midjourney. And I also have an Instagram account that I have with Midjourney. And I'm going to show you how I leveraged Midjourney specifically to grow an audience and get content out there. So Midjourney art that you generate through their platform is yours, but you must be the generator of it. And you also must be a paid user. So if you're not paying, actually, I think it's only paid now. They did have a free subscription, but there is another AI art generator called Blue Willow that is free. So if you don't want to spend any dollars and you want to test out AI art generators, this Blue Willow is very similar to Midjourney, and it's a pay what you can model. So you can go in and say, I don't have anything to pay right now, or I don't want to pay, and then, or pay a couple bucks if you feel like you should. So although your prompts are not secret when you do a prompt, unless you use what's called stealth mode in Midjourney. But that requires a more expensive option. So whenever you do a prompt, it'll actually be a public prompt and people will see your photos being generated. But if you're a paid user, which you must be, it will be your art and you have free license to use it in business or however you wish. Okay, so this is just one of the photos I created, a girl and a guy mishmash kind of thing. It's just pretty stunning the detail you can get when you create with the Midjourney and different AI art generators. So I've seen other companies do this. They'll sell like wall art. Well, more importantly, or more likely, is like, smaller pictures that go up on your wall or even phone cases. And they'll have those stores where it's a print on demand. So this is one way people leverage Midjourney to create business. And they'll, grow a following on Instagram and then connect it to a store. and they'll sell all these different products or even t-shirts, and with all this AI art generated. And really this just expands your ability as a business, because you're able to produce these incredible pieces of, you know, art or generation of images without having to spend, you know, hundreds of dollars that you would have before for just this image. If you had somebody render that image for you, how much would it have cost before Midjourney? Promise you it wouldn't have been fun to pay for that. And now you can just do it at will, and then keep going and keep going. So here's another one, hands holding the earth. It's pretty stunning, like just the detail. And then the one thing, if you notice, if you look at the fingers, the AI art generators have a problem about when you use fingers, and it's getting better, but you can see them kind of like morphing together, and like it's an interesting problem that AI art generators have right now. And here's another photo. I'll just jump through a few of these. Let's take a picture of the universe. I think that's pretty cool. And then this one was like, I think I said something about cosmos coming together. When you talk about cosmic things on Midjourney, it produces some pretty cool stuff. This one's interesting. All right. A few more. This is our last one. Okay, so I would like just to show you the few steps that you need to do to get access to Discord. You join it by going onto their, well, first of all, you have to download their Discord, Discord in general, but you go on there, you go onto their Discord server. You can do this by going to the Midjourney website and clicking on join the button. Then once you're in their server, you go to the newbies channel. This is where you'll be able to start using Midjourney. And maybe we'll walk through this. I don't know. We'll talk with our guest, Greg, see if what he wants to do. Then you type in your command /imagine. This will bring up a prompt field where you can enter your desired image prompt. You enter it, which there's a lot of details to other things that you can enter as well. And then once you do that, Midjourney will generate 4 images based on your prompt, and you review, and you can pick the ones to upscale that you like most. So once you're happy with your image, you can download it or share it with others. So here's a few tips. So be specific and descriptive in your prompts. The more specific you are, the better the results will be. Try different variations of your prompts, and the more specific you are, the better the results will be. Sorry, and sometimes a slight change in wording can make a big difference in the results. And then you can experiment with different styles. And hopefully Gray will go over that as well. Midjourney can generate a variety of different styles, so don't be afraid to experiment until you find one that you like. And it's really a lot of fun to just test out. Okay, here's an example of how to leverage AI art for building an Instagram account. And this is, you know, which you can monetize. So this is AI scriptures, and I'm going to pull it up on my webpage, but this is just a snapshot. I started this in January of this year. And this is the content part of the business that we talked about. And this is all AI generated. And I'm going to walk us through a few posts. But as you can see, I've had some pretty good growth in the short time that I've started it. And honestly, I would have had a lot more growth if I wasn't launching this as well, because I really stopped from doing a lot of that work that it takes to produce that. But let me go up here. Hang on for a second. I want to walk us through this. Pulling this up, share my screen again. Here we are. So this is AI scriptures. So this is how I decided to leverage AI art. But yeah, so 160 posts, 30,000 followers, and this is what I do. So what I do is I use the AI art generator, then I plug it into another app, and then I help it move, make it move. And once I make it move, I have a trending audio attached as well. Let me just show you one of these.
And you be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. I hear.
So that's a little bit you can do with AI art. And then here's one other type of post that I do.
Hey, warrior of God, I have been asked to remind you that you are not alone in your fight against the enemy. The devil is constantly seeking to steal, kill, and destroy, but you have been equipped with the full armor of God to stand firm against his attacks. So be ready to fight, and put on the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes.
Okay, so those are the different kinds of posts. And then I also have just like,
God, I just want to pray for every single person who has been struggling with anxiety.
Backgrounds that are moving and try to make it interesting. Let's see if I walk through. There's one I wanted to show you. But yeah, so there's a lot of different posts, obviously. And one of the tricks about, gaining an audience is you got to post a lot. So yeah, and before, in the beginning, just making it move, and then I didn't have the trending audio. Once I attached the trending audio, I definitely saw a lot of more followers come onto my account. So that's just a short introduction to how you might be able to leverage AI art. And then, it is a trending topic right now, but it helps you. You gain an audience, and whatever you're doing, you could use AI art for any niche that you're in. And this is just the one that I was in. So there's an example there. Let's get back to our slides here. All right. And we're going to bring on Greg here real soon. But okay, lucky winner. So I'm going to draw for who gets a free membership to the AI Business Launcher. You have to be live, like I said. Let me know if I missed anyone. I'm going to pull up the spinner right now. And I went through and I looked at everyone who posted at least once about homework on the Facebook group, which is one of the requirements. And so if I missed you, let me know and I can add you to the list. And I'm going to pull up the spinner right now, and I'll let you know which names are involved. And okay. Okay, these are the names I have. Let me know if I missed anybody. If you made a post and you're here live, also actually need to check if you're here. So Judith Miller, I see you are here. Rosie Rich, let's see if you're here. I don't see, oh, yep, I see Rosie. Okay, Dorcas. I don't see Dorcas, so I will delete Dorcas. And if I miss you, let me know. Adeline, see you. And I think it's Jute. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I got your name wrong. Are you here? Okay, I don't see Jute. Okay, Deborah or Ashley. Deborah or Ashley. I don't see Deborah or Ashley, so the list is getting smaller. Oh, DOT. Okay. Yeah, I see you. Oh, okay. Ross, I see. Okay. Sorry, guys, bear with me. I gotta add him back in now. Here we go. The live stuff. So fun. All right. Okay. And then Nicola, it's just put in the chat if you're here. I have Nicola here. Evelyn, if you're here. Maria, if you're here. Post in the chat. And then I'm going to continue. Those are the names I have. Judith, Rosie, Adeline, Dorcas, Nicola, Evelyn, Maria, and Jute. Okay, Rosie's here. All right, so, okay. We are going to spin. Is that still blocking? Are we good? I don't see Nicola. I'm going to delete her from this. And then also Evelyn. I don't see Evelyn. Okay. Evelyn, I didn't see any message from you. All right. So here we go. Linda's here. Okay. Thank you. Linda. All right. These are the names. If I missed you, let me know. Judith, Rosie, Adeline, Dorcas, Maria, Jute, and Linda. Okay, if you're here, one more chance, and I'm going to spin. Evelyn's here. Okay. And of course, you had to post in the Facebook group. Sharon. All right, Sharon. Did you post as homework? I think you did. Okay. I'm going. Sharon, did you post? Hard to keep track. Did you post about homework? Because you got to post. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was part of it. Yeah, clear. Okay. So Evelyn. All right. So these are the people that have posted, correct? And I am doing Judith, Rosie, Adeline, Dorcas, Maria, Jute, Linda, and Evelyn. And if you haven't posted, let me know because I might have just added you in. All right. I'm going. Here we go. Click to spin. Woo! All right, Rosie Rich. You have won a free one-year membership to the AI Business Launcher community. Gotta write that down. Just give me a moment. Congratulations. Yeah, congrats. All right. You're gonna get a lot of free good knowledge. Okay. Now I gotta move back to my sharing is caring here. So I'm gonna share once again. All right. So we know who our lucky winner is. Yay. Yay for Rosie. Okay, I do want to introduce AI Business Launcher. So there are two paths, and this is an invitation to continue what we've done so far, to continue with me and continue to learn, to continue to grow and really build your business with me. This is what I want to do with you. And a lot of communities kind of just teach, knowledge. And something I want to do different is actually work on your problem. So I want to leverage AI tools, of course, and that's what our focus will be, is to give you, they help break down barriers for you, right? But what I'm going to do is walk with you too when we have problems, and we're going to build businesses in this community. AI tools are going to help us do that. But when we see a problem, we're going to work together on solving it for that business to try to get you to the next level. And that's what the invitation is. So as I go through this, think about that. So there's the first way, AI Business Launcher Mastermind. So that's one-on-one personal coaching And this is everything you need to be successful. This price will not stay the same for the whole community. I don't know when the prices will change, but I'm letting you know that I won't keep the prices forever the same as the community grows. So I promise you, this is as low as it will ever be. So one-on-one coaching, and I'm not going to go into all the details on this, but I want to introduce it to you. So if you want one-on-one coaching, that's for a price of $999.97. And I'm going to touch on that tomorrow in detail. But I know most of you are looking for a more, easier price entry. So that's the AI Business Launcher community. So one question for you all. Who wants to launch and grow their business with AI tools and with a community of supportive people? So this is what you get, a 1-year membership. You get expert mentorship. So you get access to experienced entrepreneurs and industry experts. And as you saw from this week, I bring in people I know, people that are experts. I'm going to continue to do that for you. So you get personalized advice and guidance. And you get benefit from regular one-on-one or group coaching sessions to address challenges and explore new opportunities. You get mastermind groups. So you get to join like-minded entrepreneurs to share insights, experiences, and support. Participate in regular mastermind meetings to brainstorm ideas and discuss business challenges. Like I said, I want this to be a community where we solve problems. Then, of course, you get to attend live webinars, workshops hosted by industry experts on different types of business and AI-driven business topics. And then, of course, an access to the library of recorded sessions for on-demand learning and skill development, if you miss it. And then access a resource library. This is something I'm working on. Comprehensive collection of tools, templates, resources to support your business growth. And then, of course, stay up to date with the latest AI trends and strategies. You get networking opportunities. That's what I actually like most about this, is that you get to connect with the other entrepreneurs and professionals at exclusive online networking community. And you leverage the power of community to build partnerships, collaborations, and referral networks. So we create an ecosystem of success for each other. Accountability and goal setting. This is so important because when you're working by yourself, who's holding you accountable? You, which can work, but I think it works so much better when you're in community with people that just check up on you in a loving way and say, hey, where are you at? Where are you at? Did we complete the task that we wanted to last week? And then, of course, success stories and case studies. So you learn from experiences and achievements of other entrepreneurs in the network and share your own success stories. Plus, you're going to get 700 plus Chat GPT prompts to dominate your niche, which I developed. So total value here, $10,975. And this wouldn't be a good offer without bonuses. Of course, you need bonuses. AI Business Plan Optimizer, which is a $197 value. You get a step-by-step checklist, a template to refine and implement your AI-generated business plan, ensuring a clear roadmap to success. You get the legal launchpad checklist. It's a comprehensive checklist covering all the legal paperwork, registration, and requirements you might need to launch your business worry-free. Then you get a curated list of funding and investment sources, along with a step-by-step guide to crafting a winning pitch and securing the capital you need. Number 4, your marketing and branding blueprint. Again, a $197 value, checklist and template bundle to help you develop powerful marketing and branding strategy, ensuring you attract and retain customers from day one. A digital presence power pack, a set of checklists and resources to help you set up your business, your website, social media presence, and essential digital tools to establish your online footprint. And then a growth and scaling roadmap, again, valued at $197, a checklist and resource bundle to help you hire and manage employees or contractors effectively, ensuring your team is aligned with your business goals. And then we'll add in a free 15-minute consultation with a business tax professional, valued at $197. And these are all people in my network. You get a free 30-minute marketing consultation with a marketing ad specialist. a $197 value. You get a free 30-minute niche finding hot seat with Sammy Chon. And he was on the other night, and you probably saw how much value he can bring to you in a little amount of time. But he's offered 30 minutes. That's a lot of value there. So the total value, $12,849. All right, so like I said, this won't remain the same, but you can get started for right now as low as $997. And if you're really pushing it and you can't feel like you can pay that, I am offering 3 installments of $397. All you have to do is head over to the aibusinesslauncher.com/AI business, and you can sign up there. So just as an overview, it's an invitation to continue to learn with me for a year and continue building and growing in your knowledge of AI and in business. And there are 2 paths. You get a master one-on-one, and I'll go over that for $9,997, or you get the AI Business Launcher community at $997. This is the invitation to you. And if all this did for you was save you hours and hours and hours of work, which is what AI tools can do, would that be worth it? Help you get to the next level. All right. So I am going to put that link in the chat. But before I do, I want to introduce our guest speaker. And our guest speaker tonight is Greg Dunn. He's been writing software and creating solutions professionally for over 25 years. He has spent most of the last 10 to 15 years doing mobile development, mostly creating games and apps with Unity 3D, and then creating a PHP, MySQL. Sorry, I don't know these databases, but they're databases to support those on the back end. So technical work, awesome work. He has spent his professional career bringing ideas to life, drawing inspirations from unlikely sources, and focusing on interesting problems wherever he can. These days, AI helps him do all 3 more effectively than he could before. And lately, he's been primarily focused on the visual side of things and has been putting all his extra time into Midjourney, which I talked about, the amazing AI software that can create images in seconds. And in addition, he's been using Chat GPT to brainstorm ideas. And this is really cool. And maybe I can bring him back to talk about this. Using the OpenAI API to do all sorts of experiments, and using LangChain plus Llama Index to interface and process documents with OpenAI. That just sounds impressive and very technical. So in May 2023, he launched a course where he teaches people how to regain their creative spark with AI art through learning Midjourney. Okay, let me find Greg. I will bring him on. I'm here. Just a minute.
I'm here.
He's here. He's here. I see him waving. I'm going to get you. All right, everybody, please welcome Greg Dunn. And he's going to be talking about Midjourney and teaching some important and easy to do steps on jumping into using it and getting the most out of Midjourney. So thank you, Greg, for joining us tonight.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me, Thomas.
Yep.
I'm excited to be here. This is such a neat time to live in. You know, I was born in '72, so I saw the VIC-20 and the Atari 2600 and the Commodore 64, and today, I've been telling my kids, when you go to college, when you get out of college and go into the job market, there will be jobs that don't exist today. And, I stand by that. It's just such a fascinating time. Anyway, yeah,
It is.
That is a cool offer you have put together, man.
No, thank you, Greg.
It really is.
Thank you. Yeah, so you have the stage, and I made you co-host, so you should be able to share.
Okay, awesome.
And I will let you go.
We how long are we doing? Do we switch to VIP at 8?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of blow through some stuff pretty quick. So yeah, Thomas gave my introduction. Thank you for that. That's fantastic. I'm going to share my screen. So this is something I'm going to save for the VIPs. I'm going to show a walkthrough about how I generated an AI avatar, a sales avatar for a specific business need. I'm going to show more of that in VIP, but that is not a photograph of a real person. That was generated in Midjourney, that person. And I'll just real quick scroll through in that. Oh, I hope everybody's in VIP because it's going to be good. Just on a quick aside, I am also on Instagram, AI Art Voyage. I'm doing something slightly different that Thomas is doing. I'm just taking my images straight out of Midjourney and dropping them in here like these happy cats wearing hats. And I've got, so this comes straight out of Midjourney. I go through, I've got, and I made a script because I'm a programmer to kind of split it up to tell people, hey, go check things out. Here's the prompt. So you'll hear us talk about that word a lot, prompt. That is the words that you type into Midjourney to create something fancy. AI Art Voyage is an easy way to catch up with me. I'm gonna drop that in the chat. I've got some free modules if you're interested in the course and stuff like that. That's all at gregtalkstech.net, which is in the Instagram bio. These are all images that I've made, different kinds of things, some stickers, some cats and hats, sugar skulls, coffee, all kinds of fun stuff. Let's get right into it. Thomas said he wanted me to kind of show off a little bit of what you can do in some of the different styles. So this is sort of a super abbreviated version of my slides that are in the course. And the first couple of modules are free on the website, gregtalkstech.net. But that's not really what we're talking about. These are some different images that I've created with Midjourney. I've been working with it since October. Love it. I've made thousands and thousands of images. I've taught a bunch of people. It's such a neat tool. I'm going to talk about artists in a minute, but photorealistic cookies, like stock photos, vintage looking. This was like, I asked for, an older gentleman in New York in, the 1930s, cyberpunk sniper, Christmas tree avalanche, a shepherd boy out tending the sheep, a galaxy inside of a candy bar, a steampunk guy, a map for Dungeons and Dragons. These are all different things that I've made over the past several months with Midjourney. This is some more stuff, that coffee cup, this skull and a hat, this raven, this on the scene of this Star Wars Muppet movie that never happened, this chrome zebra. This is one of my favorites. A frog on a log in a bog drinking grog. And that's what I typed in, and that's what came out. Super, close-up Christmas tree ornament. So I just want to kind of show the breadth and depth of what you can do. Everything on this was made using other images. Like I took this old poster and said this plus Batman, and I got these old vintage where he's like wearing these bow ties and stuff, and did the same with these kind of patterns and got this cool looking Joker. And there's one of my friends as an Aardman character, like Wallace and Gromit. This was a picture I took off TV and I said cartoon style, and it just did this phenomenal result. So as Thomas said, my course is called Regain Your Creative Spark with AI Art. We all had that in us at some point. Most of us have lost it along the way. But since I've gotten it, and I'm a programmer, I'm not really an artist, but I love hanging out with artists and art people and creative directors and all those folks. But since I've got into this, it's reignited a creative spark in me. It's reignited that in Thomas. It's reignited that in other people around us, because there's just a ridiculous amount of creativity happening right now in the space. People just making all kinds of crazy stuff. Yes, we all have creativity in us, but a lot of us, it's just gotten beaten down by life and bills and all that. 60 seconds. I don't know if he mentioned that. All these images that Midjourney makes, it makes them in 60 seconds. And it can translate to real world inspiration for a lot of people. So yeah, like this. Steampunk, scarab, beetle. Those are the 3 words that I used. And this is what popped up in 60 seconds. I mean, you can do this in line at the grocery store. You can do this in waiting at the DMV. You can, and you can do it from your phone. You can do it from your computer. It's interchangeable. The Discord app, discord.com. You get it, you run it. You can create something on your phone while you're waiting at the grocery store and it's your turn. You put your phone away and you find out what it is when you get home because it's waiting on your computer. It's fantastic. Terms that are commonly used in this area: prompt, that's the words that you type in /imagine prompt, and I am going to do a brief demo. Upscaling, it's making the pictures larger. Experimentation and curation. I heard this at a conference I went to recently. I thought, that's it. It's not, while I didn't create the images that you saw, I came up with an idea most of the time, and I made sometimes dozens of images, and I said, that one, that's the one right there, or that's almost it, that's the one. And so you're not going to get great results. You're not going to get perfect results the first time. You'll probably get great results because Midjourney is amazing like that. But you have to experiment and you have to kind of choose and go, oh, this is good. That's, yeah, I like that. And that's where having an art background, having an eye for that comes in handy. So AI art, it's not meant to replace your brain or your hand. It's an enhancement. It's like an skeleton that helps you. People talking about Terminator and iRobot. This is something that you can kind of put on, and it's going to help you do what you do way better than what you could do otherwise. The absolute best work I've seen comes from artists, comes from creative directors, comes from the people that are really, really leery. And I have almost literally drugged some of them kicking and screaming, almost literally, into this world. They thanked me for it after I did. My friend Clint's a creative director, and I kept sending him these images. He's like, how are you making these? How are you making these? Like, it's AI art. How? I don't understand. I'm like, this is what you do. And I bugged him and he got into it, and he's making the most amazing stuff because artists think differently than the rest of the people. I'm a programmer, but I've done a lot of art type things and 3D work and particles and games. And so I have that creative aspect in me. I mean, we all do. It just kind of depends on how much you want to, if you go to the gym every day and work out, those muscles are going to grow. It's the same with creativity. If you don't consider yourself super creative, it's okay. A frog on a log in a bog drinking grog, frog on a log, it does it, it makes something cool. Cats and kittens. So these tend to be very popular. I've got a YouTube channel where I do cats and kittens, mostly doing different things. Angry, skydiving, wet. I like cats. So does the internet, apparently. Cats playing chess. And somebody's like, how many times did you have to pick up those chess pieces off the ground? I said, well, they sure wanted to knock them off. And I didn't have the heart to tell them that those were not real cats. And that was not a real chessboard. And I didn't have to pick up any of the pieces. It was amazing. But I did have to make a bunch of the images and go, yeah, that's the one that I like. That's the one I want. So we got a couple more minutes. What is Midjourney? What can you do with it? Some more images that can be done. And again, the style. There's so much stuff you can do. Han Solo and Chewbacca taking a selfie. This Alice in Wonderland cat. This chicken with a shield. This Mandalorian guy. There's so many different kinds of things. This was like the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, getting biblical there. Cats at a tea party. There's so much stuff you can do. What can you not do with it yet? Not safe for work. Midjourney is PG-13. If you try to do something outside those bounds, it will stop you. You can run into some questionable stuff sometimes if you're digging through the main website or the groups like we're about to do, but for the most part, it's PG-13 at best. Doesn't really do logos well, numbers and letters, consistent characters. It won't style your hair, be like, this is me as a redhead or me as a Pixar character. That usually goes very badly. Sometimes you get right, good options. Most of the time not. That's why that stands for your mileage may vary, which means your results are going to be different than what I've done. Copyright issues. So that is a question for a lawyer. Short answer, my understanding, I'm not a lawyer. You cannot copyright individual images, but you can copyright a collection of them. That is my best understanding. It's still going through the courts. It will be for a while. It's hard to say. That's the best answer I've got with you for that. What do you need to enter this magical land? A computer or phone with web access, a Discord account from discord.com, a paid Midjourney account from midjourney.com. There's no free trial. There was one, people abused it. That's why we can't have nice things. Accounts start at $10 a month. You will burn through that in like 2 hours, like I did. I suggest the $30 a month version. This is the text walkthrough. Thomas went over some of that. Basically, imagine, and you say a frog and a log, a cat and a hat. So let's just skip over for the sake of time and get over here. So this is Discord. It's running on my computer. It looks almost identical on my phone. This is the Midjourney server. And when you sign up for Discord and you go to Midjourney, this will be the only one you have. I have lots of them because I've been in Discord a long time. And it's used for gaming chat and tech chat, stuff like that. If you do those things, you already knew that, you're already there. If you don't, it's fine. So this is the Midjourney server. This is the getting started channel. If you're not sure what to do, it tells you what to do. Like this is kind of what you would see when you just start out on Discord. You click that, go to one of the newbie bot channels. And so your newbie rooms will have different numbers. There's several hundred of them, I think, and they just randomly assign you some. Type /imagine and then whatever you want. Bot will send you 4 images. Click the number buttons underneath to get upscales. So let's just hop into newbies 10. I hope there's nothing inappropriate. Nope. This can also be a good source of inspiration. And as Thomas said, you're going to see the prompts that people use. And there's all kinds of different groups. If we go to newbies 40, there's, different stuff, people making cartoon characters and fruit bowls and all that. Let's scroll to the bottom. All right. So we're almost out of time. So I'm just going to go with frog on a log in a bog with a dog. See, that's tricky. And generally it takes about 60 seconds. Now, before too long, you're going to want to move out of this. That's not mine. That's somebody else's. This is mine. It's working on it. You're going to want to move out of the Midjourney Discord and get into your own Discord or someone else's Discord. While that's rendering, hopefully we can come back and find it. I've got one where I go in and I type my own stuff, and that makes it easy to find later on. And I've got all sorts of channels that I can make because it's my own server, different things. Because as you'll see here, as I'm waiting for my image, there's all kinds of other people. I got to scroll to the bottom and then I got to scroll back up. There's all kinds of other people also putting their images in. So there's my image. Oh, that's fascinating. So, all right. There's a frog dog on a log in a bog. Oh, all of them. There it is. A frog with a dog on a log in a bog. And then we got a frog dog. I actually like that one. That one's kind of cute. So I'm going to upscale number 3. I can also click that and say I want some variations. I can also come over here and hit that button, and that will tell the Midjourney bot, send me this. So it's going to do that. But I could take somebody else's prompt as well and copy that and paste it. That's probably all the time we've got. Frog on a log in a bog that's also a dog. There you go. Thomas, I give it back to you, man. Let's stop sharing. Yep, you're muted.
Oh yeah, there we go. I was like talking. Okay, awesome, Greg. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're just barely touching on it. I'm glad we have some time with the VIP to really get into it, because that was just, I mean, just barely even scratching the surface.
Whirlwind, sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's partly I'm taking up all the time here. So, all right. I think I just want to do a few more things, a recap on all of this. So creative AI tools, the future is here. There is no need to wait for creativity, because it's right now, it's powerful, and it's with AI tools. You can explore new creative horizons and unlock your full potential. That's what Greg and I are talking about. You can unlock the potential that lies within you. Now, maybe you don't, maybe you're already an artist and you can just draw, but most of us aren't. And you do still have gifts of, creativity within you. What's your medium? That's how you have to picture this. These AI tools, they're new mediums. It's a new paintbrush. It's a new, stencil. These are new forms of mediums that you can express your creative expressions. So who said it had to be hard, right? I think it's pretty easy to type in a few words into the Discord channel. And you can get better with every single click. So the best part of using AI tools is that the more you use them, the better you become at them. And with every click or prompt, you will discover new possibilities and creative potential you didn't know you had. So what I want to say is, what are you waiting for? Get in and start clicking. So homework is to create some art with Midjourney. If you don't want to pay for it, like I said, Midjourney is the best. I'm going to say that first. It's the best. But there's a site called Blue Willow. And just Google that, Blue Willow AI art generator, and it's free. So you can use that. And tomorrow, we're going to talk about a framework for launching your business, and I'm going to do some more demos on different tools. So everybody who's not in VIP, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you've learned a lot tonight as well. And tomorrow, we're going to do some fun demos, more cool AI tools that are really changing the landscape of AI in general and artistry. So thank you for everyone joining us tonight. And VIPs, we can start moving over, and I'll see you on the VIP side. If there's any last questions that you might need, put it in the chat right now, because I'm about to end the meeting. And I'll wait, another 10 seconds or so, give you a moment. All right, I'll see you guys over there.